knowledge that was supposed to be a lamp illuminating the path had instead become a spotlight, blinding them to their own shadow. A profound crisis of self-awareness began to bloom, a terrifying question mark placed next to every confident thought, every assured judgment Alex had ever made. If they couldn't trust their own perception of their own mind, then what exactly was left to trust? The crisis of self-awareness was a quiet, internal earthquake, leaving fissures in the bedrock of Alex's confidence. The realization that their own mind was the ultimate blind spot, that their hard-won knowledge had become a weapon of self-deception, was a humbling of the most profound order. It was no longer enough to spot biases in others. The true, terrifying work was to turn that lens inward in real time as the currents of thought were still flowing. This was the beginning of the humility journey, a deliberate practice of metacognition, the act of thinking about one's own thinking. Every decision, every reaction, every flicker of judgment now had to pass through a new internal checkpoint. Alex began to move through the world more slowly, a detective shadowing their own mind, watching for the telltale signs of the very errors they had so easily diagnosed in everyone else. The practice was grueling, a constant low-grade cognitive friction. In a meeting, feeling a surge of irritation at a colleague's stubbornness, Alex would pause. Instead of reacting, they would interrogate the feeling. Is this confirmation bias? Am I irritated because they're wrong or because they're challenging a belief I'm attached to? While reading a news article that aligned perfectly with their worldview, they would force themselves to actively search for a dissenting viewpoint, deliberately invoking the ghost of confirmation bias to challenge their own complacency. When a source spoke with captivating authority, Alex would mentally step back, consciously separating the resonant voice from the verifiable facts.